Yo guys, how's it going? This is Bis Rugby, and this Saturday Wales take on England in their second match of warm-ups for the Rugby World Cup, which will be played in Japan. Last Sunday they faced England and unfortunately lost at Twickenham. But if I was Warren Gatland, what changes would I make to the starting 15 to face the older enemy back home in Cardiff? This is my pick for that match, so make sure to subscribe and leave a like on the video and comment down below your thoughts. Let's get into it. So one of the biggest moments of the match on Sunday was the loss of Gareth Davis to an ACL injury. He will no longer play any part in the Rugby World Cup. I've made a video looking at who should be backup option to Dan Biggar at this year's Rugby World Cup due to Davis's injury. Make sure to check that out, link in the description down below. So who starts at fly half for me? Well, you'll find out in just a second. But starting at fullback, first of all, it has got to be Lee Halfpenny. Liam Williams played well, very well offensively, but maybe defensively showed lapses of concentration and a little bit of rustiness. We also want to get Lee Halfpenny back playing regularly after that injury against South Africa against Australia, back last November. So Lee Halfpenny comes in for me, and his goal kicking abilities will be key to success in this match. In the 14 jersey on the wing, Josh Adams starts for me. He's been brilliant for Wales over the past 18 months or so, really broken into the squad and shown that he is honestly a world-class player. Really like him. Joining the Cardiff Blues in September after the Rugby World Cup, he has got to be in the team for me. Then going into the centres, there's a few changes, but sticking with Mr. Consistent, it is Jonathan Davis. Jonathan Davis, one of the best centres in the world. We need a lot of experience in this side. Yes, you'll notice there are some changes, but I think it's important to keep continuity and to keep the same team to an extent. So Jonathan Davis, a world-class player, just a level above, he has got to be in the team. Heading over to the other centre then, we have a youngster in Owen Watkin. Plays for the Ospreys, has played for Wales a couple of times and has impressed. Really strong, able to put in a good tackle, but also able to get over the break line. Able to get good foundations for Wales then, getting over the break line, getting quick ball, and we can attack from there. Gives us a good platform. So Owen Watkin is in for me. Hadley Parkes drops out. Not that Hadley Parkes did anything wrong, but I want to see Owen Watkin given a chance. Then on the other wing is a change again. It is Steph Evans of the Scarlets. Now for some reason didn't play that much for the Scarlets last season, but when he played for Wales about 2 years ago, he was in fine form, one of the best wingers in Wales at the time, and I want to see him back at that level. And so he's in the team for me. He needs some game time before the Rugby World Cup. And I think with these games, we don't have to be so concerned about the results. We need to be more concerned about players getting game time, but also putting in a performance. So in number 11 shirt is Steph Evans. Now the number 10 shirt for me is an easy one. Dan Biggar has to take it. Yes, we've spoken about who could be the backup to Biggar should they have game time, but not against England, not in this game. I think Biggar needs this game to really cement that number 10 shirt as his own and to have just have Gatland's trust in him reinforced. So Biggar will start at 10 for me. Yes, I mean maybe a slight change in the way we play because Davis and Biggar are quite different in the style of play, but Biggar is experienced, he's a winner, and he will do really, really well for Wales, and he knows a lot of the England players because he plays for Northampton. In the number 9 shirt then we have Gareth Davis. No changes there. Thomas Williams, unsure about his fitness. I was considering putting him in, but unsure about his fitness, so there are no changes at number 9. Gareth Davis scored a brilliant solo try against England, one of the highlights of the match for us Welsh people, and he is in, and he will start in the number 9 shirt, I'm sure, at the Rugby World Cup. Now it's time to move on to the forwards, but make sure to let me know down in the comments down below what do you think of my back so far, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 300 subs before the start of the Rugby World Cup. With your help, we can do it. Now it's time to move on to the forwards. So now it's time for the forwards. We start with the number 8 shirt, that is Ross Moriarty. No changes at 8 for this game. Of course, Talupe Faletau is out with injury for the Rugby World Cup. Seems to get so many injuries and is such a world-class player, but Moriarty is not a bad replacement. In the number 7 jersey, I actually put him in my team for last week, but he wasn't picked because he was an injury doubt. It's Josh Navidi. I felt like we missed someone like him in the game last Sunday. Physically strong, able to put in a tackle and stop big players getting over the gain line. We couldn't stop the likes of Billy Vunipola crashing over the gain line. We just couldn't control him. When Courtney Laws came on, he had the same effect. We need someone like Navidi who can just do the dirty work, the work that maybe doesn't get praised that much, but is key to a team doing well and slowing the ball down, allowing other players to get in position ready to defend once again, and maybe even to try and steal the ball at the breakdown. Josh Navidi is so underrated, and he certainly has to start in this team for me. In the number 6 jersey then, we have Aaron Wainwright. Aaron Wainwright is going to play at 6 and Navidi at 7. Interesting, yes, but we're going to try it. Wainwright will start at 6, played against England, didn't do anything amazing but didn't do anything bad, but he's an exciting prospect. Only started playing rugby 4 years ago and is now playing for Wales. Incredible. There's hope for us all, maybe. But Wainwright is in, great on the ball, really good tackler, exciting player, plays for the Dragons. He is into my team. At number 5 then, we're going with Captain Fantastic, Wynne Jones, the most capped Welshman of all time with 126 caps. Not the way he wanted to win it by losing against the English, but he's got it, and he's a brilliant leader, so experienced, and he talks so well with the referees, which will be key at this year's Rugby World Cup. I think we have to have someone of his experience in this team, so he goes into my team. Alongside him then is the man with the greatest beard in Wales. It's Jake Ball, the Giants. Jake Ball is in my team. Fantastic option at the line-out. Absolute bulldozer, will help to get over the gain line, which is something I felt like we struggled with last week. He is into my team and he needs some game time alongside Wynne, because it's between him, Adam Beard and Corey Hill to get that shirt. It's an intense battle. Let me know in the comments down below who do you pick in this position. Then we go on to the front 3. Not too many changes from the team that I predicted, but a lot of changes from the team that was actually put out. In the number 3 jersey then is Rob Evans of the Scarlets. As I said last week, decent with ball in hand. He's really improved upon that skill. We've developed our style of play over the past 2 years, and that's maybe why it's so difficult to deal without Anscombe, because that style was so built about the way that he played. But Rob Evans is in, a decent scrummager as well. I'm getting quite experienced now for Wales. He is into my team. But certainly not as experienced as our hooker. It is Ken Owens. Really great player, love him to bits, but he needs to work on his line out throwing. That is something that he does need to work on, but he goes into my team because of his experience and also because of his world-class scrummaging. And then finally, the last player on this team, a change for me, is Wynne Jones, who comes in to this team. Plays for the Scarlets, got a try against England last weekend. He starts in this side for me. Impressed enough to put him in there and see how he does. So here we go, this is the team in full. We have Halfpenny at fullback with Josh Adams and Steph Evans on the wing. The centres are Owen Watkins and Jonathan Davis, with a halfback pairing of Dan Biggar and Gareth Davis. Shirt number 8 goes to Ross Moriarty, while 7 goes to Navidi, 6 goes to Wainwright. The locks then are Wynne and Jake Ball, and then the front 3 then are Rob Evans, Ken Owens and Wynne Jones. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below what you think of my side. Let me know your predictions for the game as well. Make sure to check out the video on who should replace Anscombe. There's so many great videos going out on the channel in a minute, so hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys in a bit. Peace.